It's hard though because with the golden gun you have to aim, right?
Yeah.
Shoot, and that takes a lot of time.
I guess if you have a long...
You just have to pound the ground.
Yeah, I guess it probably depends on, like, how open the level is. Like, if it was a really wide open level, golden gun might have an edge.
Exactly. With a striker timing super, you don't need precision execution to get a lot of kills. I guess the same thing can go for the Stormcaller Warlock. Let's feel that the striker timing is a lot more effective.
Okay.
Give me something good, Zavala.
He gives you 2 tokens in a blue.
2 tokens in a blue. I got a ghost. Dawning Bauble Shell. Oh. Okay. Let's see what the bitch in the Eververse gives me.
Eververse bitch.
Eververse bitch. Give me something, some armor set or something. Oh shit! I got an exotic ship.
Oh, that's cool. An exotic ship?
Yeah. Cerulean Flash. Looks cool. Ooh, it looks really cool. Okay. I like it. I still want the armor though. She's selling the armor like the chest piece for Hunter right now. For 1200.
Yeah, 1200 right does. The Sparrow
I like the
cool.
ship, but I prefer the armor piece. Oh well.
The Sparrow looks cool to me, but I wish it had like a speed boost or something.
Well, it's speed 160. It's like the top speed you can get, the max you can get with the welcome.
But remember in Destiny 1 they had those the ones that had the speed boost where you held down the other trigger.
Oh, it goes super fast until it explodes, right?
Yeah, it goes really fast and then it blows up if you go too fast too long.
Gotcha. That one, I do remember the max speed of that Zero though.
It was the max speed was the best possible, and then the boost made it go even faster.
Oh, I got a new emblem.
I don't think Jaden's met the Eververse bitch yet, have you?
Well, there's one in the farm actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll meet her when she's on the farm, yeah.
So there's at least 2 Eververse bitches. Not just one. All the way.
Better gear. My Titan's so weak right now.
You get there soon.
Yeah, I just need to finish the frickin' story mode.
Yeah, when you reach level 20, with your Titan, transfer some of the weapons of your hunter over, so that he get a level boost, and that way he can get better gear super fast.
Yeah, absolutely. I've already got some weapons transferred over. I just can't use them yet because I haven't hit level 20.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta say the ship, the exotic ship, the Donning exotic ship is actually kind of cool. It looks really cool.
Okay. I'm like running around with a terrible gun. Stupid quest ad. Did I go past it?
So do you have any new like understanding of the Last Jedi?
Well, let's see. I've been thinking about it, you know. How do I feel about Last Jedi? I don't know. I mean, like, I'm still upset that they just blew up Admiral Akbar like he was just nobody, you know?
Yeah.
Like, come on. I mean, he's the guy who said it's a trap, and you're just gonna blow him up, blow him out into space, and, like, not even say anything except like Admiral Akbar's dead, you know, like somebody said Admiral Akbar's dead or something like that, you know. I don't remember exactly what they said, but
There's actually a petition that asks for a remake of Episode 8. Now it has gathered like 16,000 signatures.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand why. Like, honestly, I mean, I don't hate the movie. Like, I really enjoyed it. But like you and I have been saying, there are certain things about it that we just feel like maybe did the fans a little wrong, you know?
Yeah.
Like killing Luke. I don't know how to feel about that still. I haven't decided.
Yeah, it's a really polarizing movie. You either like it or you hate it. There's no in between. Really.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't decide which one it is for me.
I feel like certain scenes of the movie tackles like the theme of failure. Shit. How do you remember, like in the original trilogy, Yoda is always like, you have to train, look, you have to train, training is important, blah blah blah. But in this one, he's like, training is not important anymore. Failure is a feature. It's a more important feature. And
yeah,
I like how Ryan did like flesh out the Jedi a little bit more, because in the past movie, the Jedi is super passive. They put the weight of the world on the chosen one. They did enough, right?
Right.
And that partially pushes Anakin over to the dark side.
Right.
Hold on. Whereas in this one, like, Rey actually took on the responsibility of doing something. Like she took the Jedi tech with her, and she's gonna do something with that in the Episode 9, as opposed to, like, you know, putting the responsibility on someone else's shoulder.
Right.
So I can kind of understand why it's time for the Jedi to end.
I agree.
There's also the one interesting thing. So hold on, I'm trying to remember what I'm trying to say. What was I trying to say? I can't remember.
You were saying something about the Jedi time to end and how Rey in Episode 9 is...
I can't remember what I tried to say. Because I tried to draw a connection between, so in episode 8, when Luke find out about the dark side, and Ben, he got into this like weak moment where he tried to kill the boy.
It's the only way we can get you onto the Almighty and protect
In the original trilogy, there was a similar moment, but I
Newsflash,
cannot.
folks. The fallen are on the
I'm drawing
move.
blank.
Seems they didn't learn their lesson the first
In
time.
the
There was a similar
original
moment where, where the Jedi
Always
sort
turn
of
up when
like
you
show
don't
their
want 'em.
weaknesses.
Kind of like a warlock when you're... I think... No. I'm done.
It was the original trilogy and not the prequel?
It might be the prequel, I'm thinking of. Oh, fuck.
What was it that the Jedi tried to do that you said that you remember?
So in episode 8, right, when Luke realized that the dark side and Ben Solo, he just keeps growing, and he had like a witness moment where he tried to kill Ben Solo.
Yeah.
How he regretted it after, and that was fear, hate, little suffering, little anger, or whatever. And in the prequel, I think there's a similar moment to that, where the Jedi show their weakness, and that leads to something terrible after. Like I think because of their like inability to do anything, that leads like that pushes Anakin over to the dark side. That creates Darth Vader.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm trying to remember what it was though that the weak moment was. You think it was in the prequel trilogy now?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I saw that scene. Let's see. Nonon is talking about the scene where Luke milked the animal and then drank it.
That was so weird.
Do you remember that,
That was
Jaden?
good.
Where you got the blue milk out of the weird alien? And then he just drinks it? That was so nasty.
Yeah. That was a homage to the original trilogy where Luke drank like
That must be
Blue milk, yeah.
Get to
Blue
it.
milk,
It's
yeah.
too late.
yeah. And I guess that moment was supposed to be like funny, but it turned out to be super awkward. That's so weird.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what you might have been talking about with the moment of weakness. Maybe it was, Did it have something to do with Obi-Wan and Anakin? Like the way that Obi-Wan didn't kill Anakin? Or...
I can't remember.
There was a scene in the Clone Wars where it had to do with Ahsoka and the way that they like kicked Ahsoka out of the Jedi Order.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was some bullshit.
But you think it was in the movies?
It's in the movie, yeah.
Maybe it had something to do
remember
with
though.
Mace
Never
Windu. Mace Windu not trusting Anakin, and like they didn't let him in the archive, and
I can't remember, I'm sorry.
it's okay, dude. It's
I can't
okay.
remember. Yeah. If I remember, I'll text you.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm just thinking about that too, because I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I read a story today about Mark Hamill's reaction to the movie, and he said he's feeling like disbelief that Luke died, and he still have hope that he'll be able to return in episode 9 because in the movie Luke Skywalker said kind of ran that figure-out kid, so he's hoping that he'll be able to return in episode 9 in some form.
It would be nice if he could return like as alive, because I do remember originally.
Do you think he's still alive though? Because it's kind of clear that he becomes like a Force ghost, right?
Well, maybe, but here's what I was going to bring up is that originally in the original script for the original Star Wars trilogy, originally they planned that in the final battle with Luke and Darth Vader and the Emperor, they actually originally planned to have Obi-Wan Kenobi return, not as a ghost, but like have Obi-Wan Kenobi return alive, and he was gonna fight.
How?
Like,
Did
I
they
guess
explain in the script, or?
that was the original plan. That was the original plan.
But like, did the plan explain how he returned?
It had something to do with the power of the Force. Like, the same power that let him live on as a ghost somehow allowed him to, like, reincarnate and come back in the flesh.
Huh.
That was their original plan, but they ended up doing away with that.
Do you feel like it's too far-fetched though? It just seems like they pulled that one out their ass. Like, it's like, oh yeah, the Force is just like over, like really powerful.
It might seem like that now, I would agree.
Yeah.
Because they've never established that before.
Here's any logic.
But at the same time, to be entirely fair, at the same time, Episode 8 was the movie that had Princess Leia come back to life and fly through space like Superman.
Well, I mean, to be honest, that thing doesn't weird me out. I saw that thing where Luke like protected himself near the galaxy, like light years away, to appear on that planet.
Yeah.
I mean, for Leia, she knew the missile was coming. So I think she braced herself already.
She might have prepared herself somehow. I mean, yeah, I could see that argument, and she didn't, like, disappear in the way that, like, Luke did. But at the same time, Luke is a very powerful Jedi, and I'm just wondering, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if there's any chance whatsoever that maybe Luke could come back. And I mean, I figure they probably won't. They probably decided that he's dead, you know, which sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Man, I can't believe Luke died, to be honest.
I just feel like, I mean, like, I feel like Luke kind of deserved to, like, retire, you know? To not have to die.
He deserved, yeah, exactly. He deserved to retire, but not how, well, not that way, like, true death.
Right.
When you watch the movie, do you get choked up at any point in the movie?
Let me think if anything choked me up. I want to say that there was one scene that choked me up a little bit, but I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't think it was Luke dying, you know?
Yeah. I think there are at least two scenes that took me up. The first
Luke
one is
dying might have choked me up a little.
Three. So there's three points where I get choked up. The first one is when the R2D2 played that old message from Leia.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one got me too.
That one, oh my god. Oh, that was a cheap trick. That was. The next one was when Yoda appeared. I was like, oh my god, we're never gonna
Yeah, me too, when
so
Yoda
awesome.
showed up.
The way's clear.
Yeah, and then the third one is when Luke died.
Great.
That was too much.
I think one that might have gotten me a little bit too was at the very end when it showed the kid, you know, pretending to be a Jedi.
Yeah, that moment was really inspiring.
I don't know, Jaden, what did you think of the movie, like, overall? Do you have any thoughts on it? Have you really decided? Right.
Cover me.
Yeah, that's what me and Juan have been kind of digesting it, and we've kind of felt the same way. We liked it, but we're not really sure how we feel about certain things yet, like killing Luke.
We did mention that it is a decent movie, but it's a bad Star Wars movie.
Like, I feel like killing, like, one of the things that bothered me the most about killing Luke is that it really feels to me like killing him was just, for one thing, it was a matter of convenience. It was just a matter of convenience for them, you know? oh, we want to get him out of the way so that the new characters won't be able to rely on him, you know? It feels like a matter of convenience, and it feels like something that they just did, like, in the case of Han, they killed him, like, because he didn't even want to be in the movies anymore. Harrison Ford was basically done with Star Wars, you know? But in the case of Luke, it feels like the reason they killed him was just a mix of convenience for the writers, you know? It's just an easy way to get rid of him.
I know what you mean.
And also just for emotional, just for a cheap emotional effect, you know? They just did it for like, let's kill him and that'll make people feel, you know? And that just feels like a rip-off, a cop-out to me, you know?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of like writers killing off characters just to advance the story. That's just bad writing.
1 second, Jaden, can you do me a favor? When you're not in a fight or whatever, can you go to your party settings and can you I think it's like chat settings, but what you want to do basically is allow your voice to be shared, okay? Like, choose always allow for voice sharing. If that's okay. Yeah, got it, done.
I don't hear dying.
Okay, okay.
Unlike someone
Can you hear him, Nonon? Let me know.
They can handle hostile technology.
Hey, that teleporter was all.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, like...
Stuff.
Nonon's asking what kind of drugs the producers were on. I just think it's the drug called, like, blockbuster Hollywood, you know, typical blockbuster Hollywood cliche, you know? Because, I mean, that's basically, killing Luke is basically, to me, it's a cliche move that they just pulled both. One, to give the movie more emotional impact. It's just a cop-out way of giving the movie more emotional impact. And two, it's just an excuse to not have Luke be there to help Rey. Because you want Rey to be a strong character by herself, but rather than like writing her as a strong character by herself, the way you can do it is just by making her all alone. And that's, to me, that's a cheap way of trying to make a character seem stronger, is to make them all alone. You know?
Yeah.
I guess that's what
It seems like Rey got like a special treatment. So, because you did mention that too, when we talked about the corporation, how when she tried to run away, Matt is like, no, like she doesn't give her like she didn't scold her the way she did.
Yeah, the way she did Finn. And it's just because basically what I get out of that is, okay, we've written Rey to be a strong character, so everyone around her is just going to assume that she's strong, because we just decided that she's strong. As opposed to, like, we wrote Finn to be a cowardly character, so he'll do the same thing that Rey does, but he's going to get judged for it. You know, I guess that annoys me.
And I hate how Finn in the first game he also tried to run away as well.
Right? I mean, like unless
what the hell?
right? Unless like was he really trying to run away, or was he already trying to go on the mission at that point?
No. He said so when he tried to run away, Rose found him, and he said that he was worried about Rey. And he's worried that when we came back, there would be no rebels left. So he tried to find her, to warn her to not come back, whatever.
Right.
But I don't know.
Still, they did play up the they did kind of make him look like a chicken again, you know?
Yeah.
Which he'd already undergone the journey of finding courage in the last movie. He shouldn't have to undergo that again, you know?
Yeah.
Which they did play it again by having him fight Captain Phasma. Like, that was the moment when he found his courage again in this movie, with facing off with Phasma. Which, again, what are your thoughts on Phasma, Jaden? I'm just curious.
Our plan relies on you.
I like Phasma. I like her too, but what do you think of the way that they use her character?
While you're doing that, we'll get in position for the final run on the city.
They could have
like
done more.
Yeah, they talked the big game with her, and then they just took her off twice.
Yeah, they just she's like a punching bag.
Exactly. Where's the big game with her? Show me.
Yeah, like they promote her so much, and then she's just like.
I feel like they did it because Star Wars now is such a big franchise. It just grows beyond the movies. There are books, there are games, there are TV show. So I think if you want to get the full Star Wars experience, you can't just stick to the movies. You have to read the books.
Zavala's troops are already getting into position around the city.
And because in the comic book, there's actually this one comic book that focuses on Captain Phasma and all of her like awesome adventures and stuff.
Right. But I shouldn't have to like read, you know, like something outside the movies to understand that this character is a badass.
I think it's just how Star Wars is now.
Your best option will be to follow the field.
Yeah, there's no way around it.
Because Boba Fett had more, like Boba Fett, people say he's overrated, but he had more of an impact. Boba Fett was more impactful in the original trilogy than Phasma has been in the new trilogy, you know?
Yeah.
Boba Fett did more important to the story than Phasma has done. Like, name something that Phasma has done that actually changed the course of the story, you know?
Nothing. I guess she kind of she was a bunch of impact to make like a heroic comeback or whatever.
Yeah, but she didn't like. She didn't succeed at it. I mean, well, Finn succeeded in beating her, but why should I be impressed by that when she hasn't done anything? You know, I mean, that's like in the movie. I mean, like Boba Fett, at least Boba Fett changed the course of the story when he tracked down the Millennium Falcon and caught Han Solo on Bespin. Without him, you know, they never would have been, the Empire never even would have been on Bespin without Boba Fett. But Phasma has done nothing of that sort, you know?
How long is Captain Phasma's screen time in not anyway? I feel like it's like maybe under a minute or something. It's like super short.
She had more time in 8 than she had in 7, I think.
Yeah, but still, it's like a minute or something. It's like not that long.
Right.
Cool for this
She's a character with so much potential, but they've had like, the way I see it is they've had like two strikes with her so far. You know, 2 strikes, 2 movies, 2 strikes. She might even be dead now. You know?
That's fun.
Like, I guess they aren't sure. Like, I've read articles online. She might be dead, or maybe she'll come back. Maybe she survived.
Well,
like Mark Hamill said maybe she's still alive.
So Ryan Johnson did not give it a straight answer on whether she died or not. So J.J. Abrams can still bring her back.
Yeah, it's gonna be up to J.J. Abrams if she comes back or not. We still never got to see her face.
Well, you can see her face and you see all the press activity or whatever that the whole crew is doing.
Okay, upgrading my weapons here a bit. Ow! Go away! I'm trying to change weapons here.
Mayhem is a lot of fun, gotta say.
I was gonna ask something.
Oh shit.
I was gonna ask Jaden something, but I can't remember what it is now. I think it had something to do with Well, I guess they're gonna let J.J. Abrams decide whether or not Phasma's still alive, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I can't remember what I was gonna ask. I'm like you, Juan. Memory loss.
I know. It's really contagious. Oof.
Better piece of armor. My colors scheme is just terrible to look at. It's just an embarrassment.
Let me look at your character. Hold on. Where are you? Oh, that armor. You have like Dookie color armor.
Thanks, Juan. Thanks, Juan.
To be honest, I love like the early game armor because it looks so fucking bad. That's why you have shit on your armor.
It's like Dookie colored armor.
It's tempting your ship, like your ship is covered in shit. Your armor too is covered in shit.
Yeah, my spaceship and my armor is all just covered in bird shit.
Man.
Everything's just covered in bird shit.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, you don't have the light anymore for the birds, but
yeah, having the light of the Guardian protected you from bird shit.
Yeah, they all make fun of you. You're all like kamikaze, and then they just like swoop down, just shit all over your shit. Yeah. Also, I learned something today. The postmaster, he has limited space. To clear out all the inventory of the postmaster before you equip any engram, because if you run out of space, your item will be lost.
Oh, that sucks. I'll keep that in mind. How much space does he have, do you know?
He has 3 rows, all I remember. Maybe like 21.
Okay.
21 slot.
I'll keep that in mind.
And the inventory management in this game sucks ass.
I remember what I was gonna say now, kinda.
What?
Let's see. I don't remember how I was gonna make it into a question, but I was just thinking, like, you know, I mean, one of the things I was gonna say is like, I'm wondering where, like, I feel like episode 8 was a missed opportunity to have more old characters come back, like Lando, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I think there's no.
He might come back in episode 9 though.
Yeah, he might. But I mean, I guess I kind of felt like Lando first appeared in 8, which was like the second movie in the original trilogy, you know? Like, I feel like he could have come back in... Yeah. I feel like he could have and should have come back in 8. He was in 5.
Yeah. I mean, they should do like a look moment with him, like he just appear right at the end, you know?
Yeah, or they could have had him like it would have been nice to have... Like, I think I said that, like, I don't know if I said this to you, but I said that a good time for him to appear would have been at the very end. He could have shown up, he could have been the one to show up to rescue the rebels, you know, at the end. When they were like, instead of Rey and Chewbacca, it could have been Lando who showed up, because they called for, like, remember they sent out a distress call,
Bet we can get the grinders working and clear this.
It's like calling out to, like, allies of the Alliance to come help them, remember? And who better to show up to come help them than Lando? You know, an old ally of the Alliance. Like, that would have been great. He could have shown up. And if he had shown up, the best thing of all would have been, if he had shown up, he could have had a moment with Leia. You know?
Oh, shit. Fuck. True.
Because he and Leia got along.
I also like how it ended too, because the story of Luke standing off against the First Order has become legend at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And you see how the kid is wearing the ring that Rose gave him too. So across the galaxy, people know about Luke's story.
Don't hold on to it for too long.
Right? And that should inspire some rebels wannabe.
Yeah.
So I feel like in episode 9, they will play up that part a lot more.
Like
how there are
pockets
of hope across the galaxy thanks to Luke.
Plug it in. Get this thing
And
started.
they will, come together and beat the First Order.
Nona's scared that J.J. Abrams is going to kill Lando in Episode 9.
They kill everybody.
Well, if he's even going to be in Episode 9 at this point, we don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I hate to say it, but it's actually consistent with the theme of this trilogy. Because this trilogy is about killing the past. Right?
Yeah.
Killing the past.
Well, yeah,
like
somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, so
out with the old and in with the new.
Legacy characters.
But there's no need to... The only thing is, there's no need to literally kill Luke to do that, in my opinion. You could have just...
Because they want to pass down this, like, I don't know, to the next generation. So, I guess they see the need to just kill off all the legacy characters.
Which, to me, is the cheap way of doing it.
Exactly, it is.
It's a lazy way of doing it.
But to Disney, it must be a great way to do it. Because now all the kids will have to have like new heroes to look up to, not the legacy heroes, because they have to watch like 6 movies to get to know these characters.
It's a convenient way for them.
Kids have to do that. Yeah.
It's just a convenient way for them to get out with the old and in with the new. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I feel like Luke should have retired. Like, maybe in Episode 9, something they could do is either have him retire or have him start, like, have him be the head of a new Jedi Academy. He tries again and starts a new Jedi Academy. And because he's teaching the kids in the new Jedi Academy, he never leaves. So then the others are free, the others are free to be the new heroes who get out and do stuff, while Luke would just be, he wouldn't even have to be in the movies anymore. He could just be, like, the head of the Jedi Academy or something, somewhere else,
Yeah, I guess. But I don't know. I can see your point, but having looked at the movie, my next artist characters is not at this point. You know what I mean? Like, even if you have to look at the side character, he would shine much brighter than, like, the main character.
I'm considering that. I don't know if that hurts it necessarily, especially if he only has a short cameo, I don't know. That's why it's something I have to think about so much, This is why I'm still kind of, digesting the movie.
Yeah, me too. Like, I understand some of the stuff that Ryan did, but at the same time, I want to give him credit for doing what he did, but at the same time, I sort of 50-50 on what he did. So.
That's why I'm so torn on it. That's why I'm still digesting it. I'm having a really hard time deciding.
These rocks. It's hard to believe
it's hard.
This is one of our planets ground up under our feet.
That's why I'm interested in seeing how people react to it like 2-3 years from now.
I feel like they missed an opportunity. I feel like they missed an opportunity. Like what I was saying earlier, they missed an opportunity now to reunite Lando and Leia, because now Carrie Fisher's passed away. So now they could have met, like I said, they could have met Lando and Leia at the end of 8, but now they missed that opportunity, and now Carrie Fisher's died. So now there's not going to be any nobody's gonna meet unless they do like a computer animated Leia, you know.
Oh, please, don't do that. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest.
I agree.
Like they did the same thing with a guy in Rogue One and
Tarkin,
so
Grand Moff
fake.
Tarkin.
Yeah, it's really fake.
And they used that to get young Leia in Rogue One too. They had young computer generated Leia.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and it looks fake too. Like, I don't think we got to the point. I think honestly, we get to the point where you can make realistic people with CGI.
It's still not quite there yet, you know, especially on the big screen. On smaller screens it looks a little better, but it's still not quite there on the big screen.
Yeah. Yeah, so I read a story about the Han Solo movie today, and the director said it's like a gangster movie. When I read, I was like, oh my god, what? Like a gangster movie? Oh no. Oh.
Is there anyone you want to see come back, Jaden, in episode 9? Like, who would you bring back if you... Who do you think you'd bring back if you could bring old characters back?
Oh god, I don't even know. I have to think about that, honestly.
Darth Vader. I want Darth Vader back.
You just have him come back to life. Now he's completely a robot. He's just all robot.
Out there.
It would be funny if they was like, fuck it, let's bring everyone back. And they have like an all-star battle between Luke and Anakin and Mace Windu, Darth Insidious, and everyone.
Yeah, you have Darth Vader there. You have Darth Vader there, and you have Anakin Skywalker played by Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, exactly. that is too meta. Oh man.
And you have Boba and Jango Fett there.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And now Jango Fett is just the guy's head on a robot body.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. And they wouldn't release that as a new holiday special.
Star Wars The Holiday Special, Episode 2.
Episode 2? That would be, you know what? I would watch that. Okay, I would watch that.
I would watch it too. They have Chewbacca's family in there, and Chewbacca's family fights with lightsabers.
Oh god.
Do you remember the scene where, like, did you ever see the Star Wars Holiday Special one?
Yeah, unfortunately I did.
Do you remember the scene with the old Wookiee, the old man Wookiee in the chair jacking off? He's jacking off.
Oh my god, that was so weird. Like, what the fuck am I watching? What?
Old man Wookiee.
Who thought it was a good idea?
This is old man Wookiee sitting in a chair jacking off. And they showed his face.
Who thought that was a good idea?
They showed his face. Man. He's sitting there watching the chick, and he's like,
nice sound effect. But no, seriously, like, who thought it was a good idea? Like, what the hell, man? What
Jay,
the
did you ever see the holiday special?
I thought Star Wars was good.
Hey, look, Grandpa Wookiee has me. Grandpa Wookiee's not putting out anymore, so...
Oh man.
No, Don, did you ever see it?
Also, like, it would make sense if he watched like Wookiee porn.
It's time
if he watched like human porn.
Yeah, it's a human woman.
What the fuck? What the fucking hell? I don't understand.
Exactly.
So he has, like, what the fuck?
Why does he watch human
like,
porn?
Human fever now? What? That's one of the weirdest things I've ever watched in my life. Again.
Yeah, it was. Grandpa Wookiee's jacking off to a human chick.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He got good taste. I'm not gonna lie, but that was cool. I like how during an interview between Conan O'Brien and Harrison Ford, Conan O'Brien was asking him about the holiday special, and Harrison was like, nope, it did not exist. Nope. It's like everyone denies its existence.
Like, what are you saying? Everyone denied what's existence?
The holiday special?
Oh. What did Harrison Ford say? Did you say something about him?
Yeah, so Conan O'Brien was interviewing him about the holiday special, and Harrison Ford said, nope, it did not exist.
Man, oh man. Harrison Ford's funny. Did both you guys, refresh my memory, did both you guys see Blade Runner 2049?
Yep.
Yes. Oh man, I loved that. I do have to say, I loved that.
Me too. Yeah, me too. One of the best movies I've watched this year.
I felt like that was done right. Like, I was really happy that Deckard survived, because, I mean, it's like, if they killed him, it'd be just like killing Luke. They would only do it for emotional reasons, and it just feels like killing Deckard would just be so pointless. It'd be a senseless death, you know?
It is.
Just to jerk tears, you know? The movie was plenty sad as it was. Like, I mean, the movie was sad enough, you know, with Ryan, who's the main actor again? Oh, I can't ever remember his name. But the movie was sad enough.
What did you say?
Who's the main character again?
Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. It was sad enough with him and his wife dying. Like, you know, he had his girlfriend that was.
it was sad too.
Yeah, that was like sad enough as it was. It would be such a waste to like kill, you know, to kill.
I mean, yeah. I love how the movie actually did not explain. They did not like give answer to whether Deckard is an android or not.
Me too.
And I love that. I love that because the answer to that question is open to self-interpretation.
Exactly, and it should stay that way. You know, it really
It
should.
should stay that way. Exactly. Exactly. Like every question ever raised by the original and this one are open to interpretation. So there should not be a definitive answer to anything.
I completely agree. Yeah, I'm glad. I am really glad. I would have been upset if they had like said flat out, you know, oh, Deckard's a replicant, or oh, Deckard is human. You know, it would have been really upsetting.
See, guys, watch that movie too.
See those tubes?
That's
That's how we get to the
sorry,
weapon
which one?
core.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, we watched it. What were you gonna say, Jaden? I thought you were about
It
to
says
say
what time it was.
Sorry?
I was wondering what time it was.
Oh, it's pretty late. You gotta go, man?
I should nap before work, yes.
Alright, man. Well, yeah, I probably better let you go. I appreciate you, chatting though and stuff, you know, and we'll team up in the near future. We'll team up once you get to like where you can do strikes and stuff, you know. Sure. All right. Well, you have a good one, man. It was great hearing from you. Great talking.
Yeah.
So,
Have a good one.
peace out, man.
Yeah, see you later.
Later. But yeah, I saw Blade Runner 2049. So yeah, I thought it was excellent. And I think that it was an excellent sequel to the first one.
Yeah, me too. Do you think they should make a third one? Or they should just leave it at it?
If they make a third one, I think they should leave Deckard out of it. I think Deckard's story needs to be over, you know? I will say that. I think that where they ended Deckard's story was a perfect place to end his story arc, you know? I don't want them to bring him back, you know, and give him some problem to deal with, just as a way of like getting people in the theater, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be such a disservice to his character, I feel like, to have to just drag him back in.
I think so too. I'm really interested in seeing like the revolution that was talked about in the movie.
Yeah.
I want to see like how that's played out from a different perspective.
Yeah.
I think the problem with that is that it might not raise many meaningful questions.
Right.
Yeah. But we'll see later.
I would like to. I guess I would like to see another movie. You know, I mean, I would like to see another movie because it's such a great world for stories to take place in.
It is.
I'd love to see another movie, you know, but I think that Deckard's story needs to be over. You know?
Yeah.
There is a lot more you could do with that universe, you know. Ow. Yeah, the revolution, that would be interesting. But in a weird way, I almost like the fact that we don't see the revolution, you know?
Yeah. We have no idea how long, how far apart is it going to be take place in the person? Is that like 50 years or something?
Hang on, let me think. The first movie took place in 2000 and... I want to say it took place in 2018 or 2019.
Okay.
It was in the 20-teens. It was in the 20-teens.
Okay.
It was somewhere between 2017 and 2019. So 19, 29, 39, 49, about
so
30 years.
About like 30 years. Okay.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see the next one set maybe around the same time, like around 30 years from the second one, maybe like 100 years. To see like how the society has changed.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. They could go even further. Yeah, it's totally it would be an excellent universe to have these kinds of stories in.
Yeah, I'd love to like see more of that.
Knows nothing.
It would be a great universe to have a video game in too, you know? A Blade Runner video game.
It would be awesome.
We could make a good open world video game, you know, where like you're in the city, it's like a big sandbox, you know?
Yeah, you got to explore everything. And it would be fun if you can choose between playing as a human or playing as a replica. Or if you play as the replica, get like all these like racist comments against you.
But what if people can't tell if you're a replicant?
That's the part of the game too. Like you can choose to like be really discreet about your true identity, or you can choose to be like as flamboyant and to show off like, okay, I am the replicant for what.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Interceptors. Like they're begging us to blow this place up.
There's so much that you could do. It seems like there could be, like, if you and I sat and thought about it, we could probably come up with some interesting story and gameplay mechanics, you know, based around the replicant, the idea of whether or not you're a replicant, you know?
Yeah, and it would be even, I think there's even a better idea. So you start out like you play your own character, and you don't know if this character is a replica or not. And from the course of the game, based on your action decision, your true identity will be revealed.
What if your character doesn't even know if he's a replicant? Wouldn't that
exactly.
be interesting?
That is the point. Like both you and your character don't know if you're a replica or not.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you go through this picture that just spotted the aspect of your identity.
Wow.
That is so interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because then both you and your character have that like revelation moment, like, oh my god, I can't believe I am this or that.
The thermal exchangers. Take them out and the weapon will overheat.
I feel like, I guess, have you ever played any of the 2XX
Wait for them to open.
movie game?
Have I ever played what?
Those DuexX games?
DirectX.
It's DuexDX.
Oh, Deus Ex. Deus Ex, okay.
DXX, yeah. DXX.
I honestly never have played Deus Ex. I've heard good things about them, but I've never played it.
Yeah, because that game's actually technical to the same theme. It's like
Yeah.
a struggle between human and machine.
Cyberpunk, yeah, the same genre, cyberpunk genre. Yeah, a lot of good anime are about that too, like The Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
That's good. Last one should be
Where is the
ventilating the
solid
core.
answer? I hate how they fucking rip off it.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid. So how long do you know Jaden? Are you guys friends from high school or something?
We're friends, we actually are just friends from the internet. We met playing another video game, you know?
Okay.
But I've known him for a few years now.
What game was that?
Mabi Nogi, do you know anything about Mabi?
No, you stole it one.
Yeah, he and I both played Mabi Nogi, that MMO game, Korean.
Okay.
He and I were in the same guild.
Rising, but it's not enough. We need to disrupt the core itself.
Oh yeah, you should ask Nolan if he has the PS4.
He does, but remember his internet is, Nonon's internet isn't good enough to play Destiny 2.
Yeah, I know, but then there must be some games you can play with him, right?
Maybe, I mean, I guess we've been thinking about that. We'll see if anything comes up, you know?
A fusion cell.
Yeah.
We'll use that
Do
to overload the
you know his
electron reservoir.
PSN ID?
I can't remember right now. I thought that I had it, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I never had it.
Hey Nolan, send us your PSN ID.
Yeah, Juan's asking for your PSN ID. What's going on? He may not have internet.
Yeah, because I guess we can get some games that is not like heavily on connection for them.
Right, maybe. I mean, it's worth looking into.
Yeah.
I'll see what he says. I'll ask him about it.
The
He
weapon
might
is destroyed.
he might not
Start
be
the
here
attack.
at the moment. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. There he is. That's your PSN ID. I'll tell Juan in a minute.
Okay. Because you know what? Because we can find some like peer-to-peer connection games where it's actually
We're done here.
it might be better
Let's
for him,
go
right?
home.
That
Yeah.
will depend on the speed of the host, not the players.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Cheeky
Yeah,
is
that-
freaky. I'm gonna see if I can add him. Let's see. What is this? Is it putting me right into the next mission? This mission's dragging on. Ugh. Okay, let's see. I think I'm on like the last couple missions, you know, in the campaign, so
Okay.
that's why it's taking so long.
I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the second to last mission in Destiny 2, where you
Yeah.
when you the Mercury and go through that giant tree. That was fucking cool.
Yeah. I
That
agree.
was really well done. The last mission was like, eh. But the second to last one is. Oh, man.
We're fine.
Yeah.
But the traveler.
Cheeky is breaky. See, I'm gonna try to add friend him if I don't already. I think I found him. Okay, there we go. I sent him a friend request. He can just get it whenever. I don't know if he has.
Pardon.
I don't know if he can, but I mean, well, I don't know if he can right now because I think he's on vacation right now. You know?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
For Christmas. But we'll see what happens in the future. Stupid mission. Final mission.
Stupid mission. Oh, you got your final mission already? What level are you? Is it 20? Is it 20 yet?
I don't think I'm 20 yet. I'll check it out.
Oh,
I'm level 18.
18. Oh, you're 18, so you're legal. I am still weirded out by that fucking scene from the Holiday Circle. Like how he watched a human porn, not a not a wiki porn. What the fuck was that?
This is no, this is Earth, and it's an area that you can only visit in the you can only visit this area on the final mission. Yeah, this is on Earth.
Cleared a path for you. Keep
Oh
moving.
fuck.
Come to think of it, this would be a really cool place. They should let you come here more often.
Yeah, I agree. There are a few parts of the game you don't get to go there often, you know.
You should be able to go hang out with people in the city.
Fucking hell.
Fucking thing is so stupid. Get over here.
Get over here! Are you into fighting games at all, Jason? Oh shit!
Fighting games.
I disabled the barrier. Get moving.
I play some fighting games.
Are you good at it, or are you fair?
I'm not very good at them.
fuck.
I'm usually not very good at fighting games. Some games I'm better at than others.
Roger that.
Fighting game is one of those games where I
Is the
really like
teleporter
and I
active?
love to be good at it, but I'm not good at it.
Yep. Almost ready.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I was good at Soul Calibur, I was good at playing Siegfried,
Heard that, Poncho.
Uh-huh.
but
Oh yeah, Soul Calibur. They just announced a new Soul Calibur. Do you know that?
I
Soul
did
Calibur
not.
7?
Which one? 7? Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I never even played 6, so I might look into 7, you know?
We're blocked again.
Yeah.
I
There's
can't
another
remember what
energy
the last one I played was. It
Hold
might have
on,
been
I got
5.
you.
It was the one with Darth
What-
Vader and
what-
Yoda, I think.
Yeah, Darth Vader and Yoda. Yeah, I was about to ask you too. Is this 5 or 6? Do you remember?
That wasn't
This is
6,
5,
because
right?
I didn't play 6.
Okay.
It might have been 4, actually. I don't know. Man, it's driving me
Yeah,
crazy.
sorry. There's so many now. I can't remember.
Right. I get them mixed up now.
Run, barrier
No one's
disrupted.
talking about when he shot somebody in the ass in
We're
Gears
seeing a
of War.
squad of Red Legion flanking your position.
Gears of War. I
Watch your
love Gears of
steps.
War.
Damn it! Next time you get to fix the Vex
But,
tech while being shot at.
but my first,
Keep your head down, Cade.
so when I
almost
got to
there.
US, my first console, like after the Xbox 360, and the first game that I played was Gears of War 2.
Okay.
And I love Gears of War.
I only ever played the first Gears of War myself, but I never owned it. A friend of mine brought it over to my house, and we played co-op
okay.
together. And
Okay.
yeah, we sat down, like, we hung out one weekend, and over the weekend, we played Gears of War, and we beat the whole campaign on co-op in one weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. I also, like, I got really into Gears of War 3. I actually like the multiplayer of that game so much.
That's
The
cool.
multiplayer is really fun.
I don't know if I remember playing the multiplayer from... I think we played a little bit of online multiplayer with Gears of War 1. But the game wasn't really as fleshed out yet. That was the first Gears of War game, you know?
Yeah, like the multiplayer in the first one was more experimental.
Yeah.
And then it was functional. And they started to really do Gears of War 2. The Gears of War 2 multiplayer was kind of bad. It was like really buggy. Gears of War 3 actually the first Gears of War that they have a beta, you know?
Okay.
And the multiplayer turned out to be really good. I think it's that multiplayer for months. I bought all the DLC, all the DLC maps and stuff. Good time.
I can either shoot or work on this thing, but not both, because they just shot off my arm.
Cade, we need that teleporter. We can't hold this position much longer.
They're coming at us from all sides.
Run.
We need your help, Guardian.
The Traveler. Gaul found a way to drain
Gonna
its
get
light.
done with this
It's the only
campaign.
explanation. Guardian,
I still have to do
we
the fucking
have to stop him.
downloadable
If he
content
takes the
after I
light,
finish this.
it's over.
Yeah. My advice, wait till you get like high enough. You know, like wait till you get past like 300 or something. And then play Mercury. Then you get a lot of good gear
Yeah.
If we have to die,
from Mercury.
at least we'll die in the shadow of the Traveler, old friend.
We're about to die, and you're still making speeches?
Do you know what Nona's name means? Like, does Nona mean anything in his language?
It's a name from Kill la Kill. Did you ever see Kill la Kill?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nonan was the
That's
name. Nonan. Remember Nonan? That was the girl with pink hair.
It was pink hair.
Yeah, she was one of the villains. She was the one who was like the marching band leader.
Ah, okay.
She was really small and short and had pink hair.
Ah, okay. It's been a while. That anime is still is like the fastest moving subtitles anime I've watched. Like I had to try real hard to catch up with the stuff.
Yeah, everybody spoke very fast in that show, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Fucking enemies. Oh. Why isn't he using a gun that good?
So,
Either one works, no. Mallory works too. Okay, getting some levels here. Which is good because I'm on like the final boss of the story. Okay, I can go with Mallory.
did you kind of what?
Nonon's name, Mallory.
Mallory?
Yeah. Oh
What does
shit!
that mean?
I just deleted something that I didn't want to delete. I'm a dumbass. It doesn't matter though.
Oh.
Luckless. Who are you then? Oh shit.
One more.
Oh,
Hey!
bless you.
Don't shoot that!
Guardian, we can't make the jump. It's all on you now.
You can
Save the
finally
traveler.
go in to fight the boss. At least he's kind of easy, if I recall.
Yeah, he's a
Working?
pushover.
Probably stable next gate. One step and you'll be
I mean,
right
it's not
next
even
to
a
me.
boss fight.
Well,
It's a,
or the
it's
Vanguard.
a fight.
And the Traveler. Make it
Yeah, I just gotta go break his butt. I'm gonna go break
You're
his
on
butt.
Gaul's command ship. As close to the travelers we can get you. Be brave. For all of us.
Now I have to kill a bunch of stupid enemies.
Ah, dominant super. Doji? Doge?
Doge, yeah, Doge. Doges.
I love Doge. my lifelong dream is get a dog and let him Doge.
Doge.
There's the Traveler.
Hey Doge, what's
We're
up?
getting close.
What's up, Doge? Oh fuck! That's going up. Do you think it would be funny to get a cat and let him Doge?
That would be funny.
Not even a dog, but just a cat. Do you like dog or cat?
I honestly don't know. I have a hard time deciding. They're both good in different ways.
I saw a really funny comparison about Dr. Cat. So, having a doctor is like having someone love you all the time, but you maybe don't love them as much. You know, like they don't always excited to see you, they always want to spend time with you, things like that. But having a cat is like loving someone who just don't love you.
That's a good point. Local shit poster burns down house trying to make burgers at 2 a.m.
Burn down house.
Who are you referring to? Me?
I know. I heard you say like burn down houses. Or what?
What? Oh, himself. What are you making burgers? You make burgers?
You won't escape me again.
Butt burgers.
What will I give you lemon? You make them put the lemon back. Burn the house back and we'll take a lemon. I love Big John.
Yeah.
I wish they rematched the Portal 2 for I would buy that in a heartbeat. One of the coolest thing about Portal 2 is that I don't know if you know, but if you buy the PS2 version, you can actually play multiplayer.
Look at your dead God! It won't save humanity a second time! I am gone! I claim what is mine!
Hard to damage with these weapons.
Yeah. They are actually like places where you get like super to kill him with your super.
Yeah, he's just, the problem is I'm a striker, and so he flies sometimes. You know?
You should put the guy with the shield.
Maybe I will.
Throw the shield out.
But I can't change at the moment because I'm in the middle of a fight. Maybe I can change in a minute. You're not giving me enough ammo. This is stupid. Give me some goddamn ammo. I died because most of my guns were empty by the time I even got there.
I need some ammo.
What's the damage on this thing? Come on, 96.
Your travelers should have chosen me, but now it is too late. Look at your dead God. It won't save humanity a second time.
You can have eggs on your burger.
What is mine?
Nice.
Smother that stuff. Sauce. Pickles are good. He's making dinner.
Nice. I like dinner, huh? Wait, in Singapore. What? Can you ask him like what time is it in Singapore, or where he is?
I think he said it was... I don't know if this is what time it is in Singapore, but where he is now, I think he said it was 2 a.m.
Too late.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. Holy shit. Where is he? It's only 9 p.m. here in Vietnam.
I don't know. Maybe he was exaggerating time.
It's in the sky. I like how you can like pick up snowball and throw at the enemy.
Yeah.
And it does a lot of damage to it. It's almost like you just did it.
That's pretty funny. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh shit, what are you doing?
He knocked me off the edge of the ship. He just stomped and I went blowing off the edge of the ship. And the only reason it happened is because of Titan's stupid jump. Because what happened is he hit me just as I was double jumping and it sent me floating away, you know?
Yeah. And that's why I love the fucking hunter, man, with the jumping. The jump is just so valuable in so many situations.
Exactly. The hunter's jump is so useful.
It's so fucking good.
The Titan jump is so fucking worthless.
Yeah, that and the warlock. They get them.
Yeah, the dumbass warlock jump.
I don't just play my warlock anymore. I mean, I play him time to time to get more like personal.
Right. Fucking ammo. Charge me. Some Lex Luthor wannabe. Yeah, kinda. His name is Gaul.
His name is Gary.
God damn it! Jesus Christ, this is pissing me off.
I know. I think it's better for me because I went from the warlock to the hunter. They went from eating shit to eating good meal. But you went from hunter to Titan.
Right.
From eating like gourmet food to eating shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Again?
Yeah, that's
Let me on the fucking platform! Oh, Jesus, this fucking jump stuff is so bad, dude.
I know.
I almost got knocked off again, like, the instant I came back. And the annoying thing about it is that, like, on this map, it's like, if you die, you go back, you know?
Yep. So just try to stay in the middle of the ship.
That's what I'm gonna do, yeah.
Yeah, don't go too far to the Holy shit. With a snowball, I just feel a yellow health enemy. Like, one hit kill outright. Fucking crazy. Snowballs OP and shit.
No way. How the fuck is he hitting me over there? Jesus Christ, this takes fucking forever to recharge my health. This is really frustrating. Okay, I got full health.
Yeah. Do you have all the classes at the timing, or just two?
No, just two. Can't kill those fucking phalanxes unless he moves.
What do you think about the dawning event? You like it?
Which event?
The dawning event? The Christmas event?
I don't have an opinion on it yet. I haven't really gotten to play it yet.
I really like the addition of the snowball. It tries to make the tower and stuff.
It does seem fun, yeah. It is a neat idea.
But I really want to see like how annoying it's gonna be if it's gonna
Why is it suddenly not giving me ammo? I don't get this.
Yeah. Oh no. I feel for you, Jason.
Yeah, I've got him down to like the last one health. It's just dragging on so much longer than it did with my hunter.
Yeah, my hunter taken down really fast too.
Nothing of sacrifice! Nothing of worth!
Hunter is the best class, to be honest.
Why is he immune? Jesus Christ. Fucking face. Damn it, how much can you fucking block? God damn it!
You died again?
Yeah, I died, but I get to go at least... I don't have to go all the way back. There's a checkpoint. And it was just annoying, though, because he had, like... He literally had, like, almost no health left. He was almost dead that time. That's why I was so frustrated.
That's done.
Like, I can't believe that I didn't get him that time. I didn't even realize that I was taking damage that time. I need to pay attention. I was just so irritated that time I didn't even notice I was taking damage. So long to recover health.
Fuck!
None
the back. fuck is he? Found him yet?
Yeah, I found him. I'm just being extra careful this time because I'm sick of
It's okay, no worries.
something stupid happening.
I understand.
Finally.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
There you go. Shit. When you
Yeah,
kill him?
shit!
Shit.
Shit! Oh. I think I'm gonna take a break and make something to eat, man. I'm hungry.
Traveler,
Alright.
do you see
Are you gonna
me
keep
now?
playing, or are you gonna call it a night?
I'm trying to do like 2 more strikes, though. I'm calling it a night.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
maybe I'll talk to you in a bit, maybe not, you know?
So, alright. Either way works.
Yeah.
We have tomorrow.
Yeah.
And this weekend as well, so, yeah.
You have a good one, man.
Alright,
Thanks.
yeah, you should have a good one. Have a good meal.
Yeah, thank you. Catch you soon.
Alright, talk to you later.
Later.
Bye.